What's up, everybody? CrimsonMune here. We're going to be checking out Call of Duty Next, a huge event that's going to overview all of the big things that Call of Duty is working on in the years ahead. This video will include all of my highlights and reactions to everything that's showcased in Call of Duty Next. I'm so excited to see what Call of Duty has in store, so let's dive in. Okay, so it started at 12:30, and what started at 12:30 is a 30-minute countdown. So it looks like it's going to be 30 more minutes until Call of Duty Next starts. Now let's dive in. Look at all those streamers there. I know Z-Laner, bunch of guys, Courage, they're all there. There's Ninja, Tim the Tat Man, there he is. Little Timmy, Dr. Lupo. I don't know why I didn't get an invite, but maybe next time I'll be there, huh?
However you play, whether you're a camper or a slayer, fun for you.
No camping, please. Camping is not fun. Don't do that.
The camera represents your eyes, right? So connecting the camera to your body, we've done that with some inverse kinematics and some physics and other things like that.
Yeah.
We've connected then the body to the hands on the gun, again, with some sophisticated inverse kinematics.
Very good.
We connected the gun with the actual bullets coming out of it. So now, wherever that gun is pointed, however it's pointed, the bullets are coming out of it exactly from the barrel. There's no disconnect there.
I don't know, because I'm always aiming at people and somehow I miss still, so I don't know.
Look, the first time ever, we're going to release a raid in Call of Duty.
What's a raid going to look like in Call of Duty? All right, let's see it. We supposed to be seeing something here? Okay, there we go. Looks very Rainbow Siege-esque, doesn't it? Gunsmith 2.0 looks awesome. Third person, very interesting. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be tanks dropping in. That's not gonna be OP. It looks like they're playing it again because it blanked out for half of it. They didn't even say anything. They were just like, show it again. Immediately show it again. You guys screwed up. Oh wow, swimming underwater, okay. That kind of reminds me of Blackout, dropping into Warzone 2.0 here.
But it's also a nice cover or evasion mechanic. If you're getting shot,
that looks really cool.
Dive into the water.
So being able to swim, go underwater, that adds a lot.
So this game, as you saw in the trailer, you can see here on the video, we have a new ledge hang mechanic, and that's essentially a high mantle.
Wow,
but
that's
of
interesting.
Doing a high mantle and throwing yourself up over into combat, you can now peek. If you have a pistol,
that's like an Apex Legend type of movement. They didn't actually show a dive, but it sounds like a cool new movement to have.
The inflatable decoy, and this is a mine that you can throw out, and it basically sits there, and if a player gets close to it, it auto deploys and basically inflates like a car airbag going off.
I wonder if that's actually going to trick people. An inflatable player. It's like when people used to spray a player like onto the wall to trick people.
You saw the heartbeat sensor is back. It's got a new look. But it also
the camera is very interesting.
So you can't use it indefinitely.
Tac cam.
The new weapon platforming will actually allow players to unlock universal attachments through cross progression.
Thank goodness. Universal attachment unlocks are huge. You unlock attachments for a weapon system instead of individual weapons. Huge. This approach to weapon customization makes a whole lot more sense. Feels more real. Feels kind of similar to Escape from Tarkov. You're building out your inventory of weapon parts to build your guns. I love that. That is a much more fun grind, and that'll work a lot better between the multiplayer experience and between Warzone as well. Gunsmith is very exciting.
Guys, you're moving me in ways I didn't imagine to be moved.
I think he means bowel movement. Sarif Bay
is this little fishing town in the south coast of our big map.
Okay.
And we picked this because it has such a great mix of gameplay. It's right on a harbor, so we get to show off all our boats and our new amphibious APC. And, you know, swimming.
Mercado Las Almas
is a little street market in a historic section in Mexico. Our story behind this is, you know, the authorities have some intel that narcotics are being smuggled out of a warehouse, and they're going in trying to find and seize them.
I like the
Watch out when
details
you're,
on that map.
playing in the
Looks
close
nice.
fast.
That
It's
sounds
called
exciting. A
Invasion.
new large-scale mode, Invasion.
So Invasion is it's a big war map. It's big war TDM, or we affectionately call it the shipment of ground war. It's 20v20 players, but there's also 20 AI on each team. AI are coming in fast roping. They're coming in on medium birds. And it's this high action mode. It's super fun, but it's also really chill. The announcer's not barking at you. He's not saying like, hey,
Thank
get to
goodness,
B, they're taking
man.
C. You can kind of play it how you want
I
to play
don't want
it.
that
You set up on a
announcer
rooftop
barking
and
at me
snipe,
anymore.
you can grab a
I think I would have a lot of
from
fun with that,
playlist
like a
in
large-scale
MWII,
team
and that was just
deathmatch mode.
large-scale.
Okay, let's go into Prisoner Rescue first, Joe.
So Prisoner Rescue is an attack and defend mode. It's a round-based mode. The
No
defenders
respawns.
have 2 prisoners. They're kind of spread out, and they need to keep hold of them. The goal of the attackers is to get to those prisoners, pick them up, and carry them to exfil. When you pick them up, you enter what's called a wounded carry, where they're up on your shoulders and you can't use your primary weapons. Instead, you have to use a pistol if you brought it, or you're just stuck with fists. But the way that we give the attackers an advantage once they grab that prisoner is they get a radar sweep for their team, so they can call out where the defenders are. And the objective icon over the prisoner goes away as soon as they scoop them up. So now the defenders have to basically rotate back to the exfil and set up defensive positions.
Seems like a pretty interesting mode. Kind of a different take on like search and destroy / capture the flag.
The third-person view is finally coming to Modern Warfare 2. What are the details behind this?
What is that going to be like? Third-person mode in Call of
You saw a little
Duty.
hint of it in the trailer too. It's been a pet project for us, right? We've always wanted to do third person, and all while we're working on all this other stuff, we've been kind of lifting up and doing third person in each mode. And the cool thing is that it's a modifier on our game, right? We can just turn on third person. In the beta, we're playing it in Hardpoint, but we want to try it post-launch in S&D. We want to try it in VR.
It kind of looks like The Division to me, the way that that'll play. And I love The Division's third-person
mode. And we'll be focused on 2-player missions, asymmetrical in game design. So think 1 player on air support, 1 player on the ground. And I think the OG fans will be really excited because we've looked at, you know, some of the iconic Modern Warfare missions like Overwatch.
That sounds really cool.
Stephanie, I do believe we have one more surprise for PlayStation players out there. What's that?
Indeed, we
That's
do.
us.
Let's roll the clip.
What you got for me? Oh gosh. The PlayStation Warrior, the Oni operator. Only on PlayStation. We'll be playing it tomorrow on the PlayStation 5, baby. So join us, youtube.com/CrimsonMune, right here on the channel. I want to see some Warzone.
The world premiere of Warzone 2.0.
Yes, that's what I want to see.
Welcome to Mazrah. This is our new map for Warzone 2.0.
All right, let's see it.
It is a really interesting mix of geography. It is expansive desert settings.
Kind of reminds me of a PUBG type of map. Also called back to Blackout.
This map is beautiful, and it's actually the biggest BR map that we've ever made. And
wow.
I am so
do we get to play Warzone 2 as part of the beta as well?
So when we set out to create these spaces, the team works to make it all the different what we call points of interest along the map. And if you're paying attention, and so as the team works through these, they're trying to find some to make them something that the players will want to drop of interest and find the place that they want to drop and where center of the map, whether it be the big city that's up the top right, explore that, or whether they want to work in some of our POIs where we have water with geometry here. So we have in this one,
nice, the airport.
Familiar.
And there's a river system in a boat and drive between the different POIs. Here's one of our favorites, Sawa Village, which is colloquially called Sunken Town.
I mean, I love to swim.
Sunken Town.
Absolutely.
I'm curious what you guys
You can hear
think,
everyone
Jack
cheering
and Joe,
for it.
on
These
swimming.
mechanics are going to be awesome in Warzone 2.
This is a great taste of some of the water combat.
I can't wait to go full Captain Millie.
/ super annoying when you get third-partied by people who are swimming underwater or something.
So you come out, you're looking all wet. Vehicles will run out of gas, or at least most of them will run out of gas.
Gas, really?
You can bring them to a gas station to fill them up. If your tire's been blown
It
up,
sounds
you
like
can get out and
Fortnite,
repair it,
literally.
Or you can bring it to a gas station to get repaired as well.
It's about fun. This is about playing with your friends, having fun.
I always have
feature
fun
that
when
I
I
cannot
play
wait to see
Warzone.
streamers Engage with will be our prox chat.
Yes!
So it's coming.
Oh,
There's
they're
gonna be
adding
some amazing
proximity
clips.
chat. Let the trash
Joe
talk
can,
begin.
Streamers love prox chat.
Yes, we do.
There are these hidden caches throughout in between the POIs that are in ground, and you can memorize where they are because they're always there. So you
Okay.
can kind of start to develop
I
these
like that.
paths
There
through the
are
map
going to be
of how
some
you
sort of
loot. And there's this logic
dedicated
applied to
loot
looting.
spawn
You can find
places
toolboxes
in
that'll have
Warzone.
grenades, and
It
the
takes a
military that
little bit of
occupied
the
space came
RNG
through and dropped off
away,
military
which is
items.
nice.
Those crates are always there.
It
So
gives
you can always have
opportunity
this
for
reliable
skill
layer
and
of
strategy.
Incredible. This
Right
sounds
from the
exciting.
start.
We go on a road trip.
The circle's been a staple of BRs. It's been really hard to move away from it, so we kind of talked about what could we do to mix things up with the circle. So we've got this new mechanic where the circle can actually split, almost like a cell splits, into 2, 3, or even 4 circles. And then those circles kind of close down. And what it does is it segregates teams, and you have these micro battles
Interesting.
in those circles. And at a certain point, you're like, okay, we've cleared out our circle. We think we're good. And then those circles merge. They come back together, and you have this very directed fight. Like, as the
Wow.
circle's moving, you're like gearing up in buildings. You're like, here we go. It's about to kick off. And as soon as those circles hit, you have that final fight. So it's
That's
another
pretty
kind of,
cool.
like, twist.
You
in the
have
gameplay
mini
that we feel
battle
like is a
royales
cool
that
world event
culminate
would
in a
happen. Like, oh, the
final
circle's splitting. We need to
battle
do
at the
X.
end.
Crazy.
I really like
Get in the
that.
car, we're
That's going to
going
be
now.
interesting.
Go.
I wonder if
Purpose
people will
played.
end
What
up
about
sort
the
of
Gulag?
going
Is that still around? I mean,
between
there's
the
so much
different
change,
circles
man.
and
I
like
mean, I'm
making
ready
their
for
way
it,
through the
but
gas
here
to
we
get
go.
to a different circle or
Gulag,
something.
we've been but the current version of the Gulag that we have running right now, where we're excited people to play, is you're not in there alone. You actually have this temporary alliance with another opponent in the map. You guys are enemies again.
So instead of
for
a
that moment,
1v1,
like, all
it's
right,
going to
we need
be
each other. Let's do this. We use the
random
proximity chat
duos
to talk
in
to
the
each other.
Gulag.
And the players can choose whether or not they want to engage with them and assault them to get cool rewards, including free loadout items, which is one of the new ways that we're adding for players to get their hands on their best weaponry. But in other modes, you're going to find
I'm not sure what I think about
occupying large
strongholds.
portions of the
Honestly, it
map
could be kind of
and just kind of
annoying.
protecting
Like when they've
different
put
POIs.
zombies and things like that
Okay, so we've all heard
into
the rumors
Warzone,
that
I've just found it to
Warzone
be
2.0 is going to
distracting,
have
and
some
you end up just
very,
getting
very
third-partied.
interesting new modes.
One of the most exciting things about Warzone 2.0, DMZ,
Okay.
Call of Duty's extraction mode will arrive.
I really
with
want to
Warzone
see what this is going to
2.0
be.
at launch later
DMZ
this year.
extraction
I played
mode.
DMZ for the very
Let's
first
see
time
it.
on my first day at IW.
I'm
and
very
to
excited
this
about
day,
what this
playing
could
it
be.
Nonstop, the possibilities with this game mode blow my mind.
But we're not going to go into depth on it today because we do have to keep some stuff in the
Player
I assume
choice
like
there,
you
and,
go in, you
I'm
get your
really
loot,
excited about the
and you
full
actually
scale
keep
of
it
what we're
somehow
delivering for this
outside of the
chapter.
DMZ
We
mode.
want
I
Warzone
want to see more
2.0.
about
We've
DMZ,
been
man.
listening to-
November
with the start of
16th, we'll be
Season 1
playing it
across
right here on
Modern
this
Warfare
channel,
2.
youtube.com/CrimsonMune.
That's
Looks like Verdansk is back on mobile. I've actually played a good bit of Call of Duty Mobile.
and Superstore.
All these people
offensive.
have terrible aim
And you know,
on
it
these
sounds like
gameplay
everyone's
trailers.
paying.
We're pushing way past the envelope on high
Wow.
player counts to make sure each match is
120
jam-packed with
players
our
in a
signature style of
mobile
combat.
battle royale.
So we
That
are
is
supporting
impressive.
up to your investment in playing is now recognized across Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2.0, and Warzone Mobile.
Wow, it's
So
actually
wherever
going to
you're playing
integrate
Call of
across
Duty,
all of
is
it.
time well spent, including on mobile.
I like that
Even
a
your
lot.
friends list and chat are shared across platforms.
That's
so
great.
you can stay
I don't
wherever they
play a
choose to
ton of
play.
mobile games, but
I mean,
we'll
that is
definitely
so
be
exciting.
dropping
I
into
totally get
Verdansk on my
that.
phone. I don't have a Google phone, but you can pre-register if you do. Wow, so there was a lot of great stuff in Call of Duty Next today. It overviewed a lot of things in the multiplayer experience, in Warzone 2.0, and in Call of Duty Mobile. I'm very excited in particular about the large-scale maps in the multiplayer modes, as well as the Gunsmith 2.0. Looks really awesome, the way that it'll kind of vamp on different platforms and the high level of customization that we'll be able to have. But I'm most excited for Warzone 2. It looks like the map is going to be awesome. I love the way that they're going to have the gas maybe split out into multiple circles to have mini battle royales before converging into a final battle to see who's the top team on the map. And again, having Gunsmith 2.0 in Warzone 2 is going to be amazing. And like I said, I'm not much of a mobile player, but Warzone on mobile looks amazing. And especially the fact that you can return back to Verdansk, which I do very much miss. I will definitely be playing Warzone on mobile. And it's actually even better because your progress will integrate between all of the different modes and platforms. Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, Warzone 2, and Warzone on mobile. So I am very excited for all of the different Call of Duty things that are coming out in the next couple months. And tomorrow we are going to be playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 open beta on PlayStation 5 right here on youtube.com/CrimsonMune, MUNE. So I hope to see you then and there. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.